Hey there, Exiles. I'm Exhortatory, and I've been playing a self-cast Sparker lately, and I gotta say it's feeling pretty good. I wanted to give a little overview of a character, a bit about how we leveled and geared. This video isn't really meant to be a build guide per se, but if you're looking to play a Sparker, you should have a pretty good idea of how to build one by the end of it. We equipped Spark at level 1, we leveled with nothing but Spark and a movement skill on our bar in a fresh league with no twink gear, and it carried us through progression without a problem. We're currently level 90, and Spark has felt strong consistently up through T12 maps. The only map mods we roll over right now are Blood Magic, Ellie Reflect, and No Leech. We can run them, but they slow us down quite a bit. With a little bit more investment into aura effectiveness and reservation, though, we shouldn't need to worry about Ellie Reflect. We leveled as hybrid and ended up going low life mostly because we could. For this build, low life's biggest benefit is in simplifying defenses. A non-low life version would be at a similar offensive power level. Our current gem setup is Spark with Spell Echo, Lightning Penetration, Pierce, and Life Leech. Our 6th link will likely either be Empower or Controlled Destruction. We're also running a Volspark linked with Spell Echo, Lightning Pen, and Pierce. Since we're not building specifically for Volspark, this is just a nice way to take down bosses faster and to speed up clear a bit here and there. We have a Herald of Thunder Curse on Hit Assassin's Mark setup for generating power charges. This isn't strictly necessary, we're not going out of our way to get power charges. We lose enough damage in Curse immune maps to feel it, but we don't feel it enough to want to roll over the mod. For our movement, we're using Whirling Blades with faster attacks, and auras we run are Wrath, Clarity, and Discipline, and we use Arctic Armor for some extra mitigation. Finally, we do have Evolved Discipline just in case. It's sometimes useful, I go back and forth on whether to remove it, but haven't yet. Our tree at level 80 before going low life looks something like this. Now, if you've played Spark before, you'd probably expect us to have at least one of the duration clusters. In fact, that's why we're down by the Scion Life wheel. Originally, we took both, but we tried dropping them later and didn't really miss them. They're an option. I'd probably take them if I was starting a Scion, but they don't really feel mandatory for Spark anymore. Our tree at level 90 looks like this. There's some ugliness on the left-hand side of the tree, which probably wouldn't be there if we had planned out a low-life build instead of winging it. And we'd prefer to not have to take Arcane Vision, but we prefer being able to see more. Gear-wise, we're using Shavs, Wrathpith, and Rainbow Stride, and sometimes we use Alori's Lantern. We went low life before getting the Wrathpith or the Rainbow Stride. A decent DS spell damage shield and just like good boots are fine. Our weapon is a decent spell crit dagger, which was a Vaults of Zeri drop. Otherwise, we're looking for flat energy shield and percent energy shield on pretty much everything. On Ammies and Rings, we'd like to see some spell damage, crit multi, like lightning damage, cast speed. On belts, it'd be nice to have some strength, reduced flask charges used, maybe increase flask duration. And then on our helmet and gloves, we're pretty much looking for resin stats. For jewels, we'd like to see some spell damage, projectile speed, and energy shield. And that's pretty much it. Should be links to the characters and the 2 trees we looked at below if you're interested in taking a look at them. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with the state of Self-Cast Spark right now. It's nice to be able to play it without an insane amount of investment. It's nice to be able to play it from level 1. And I've had a lot of fun with this character. If you got feedback questions, or you're playing a different sort of Spark build, or you just want to chat PoE mechanics, feel free to comment here, or drop it over at Twitch sometimes. I'm streaming PoE almost every night. Until next time, stay safe out there, Exiles.